Once upon a time, in a town not so different from yours, lived a bright young boy named Daniel. His days were filled with laughter and learning at Kemmeritz International School. Now, Kemmeritz wasn't just any school. Imagine a place with sprawling, clean grounds, classrooms that felt like a warm hug, and teachers who were more like friendly guides on an exciting adventure. At Kemmeritz, learning wasn't about memorizing facts. It was about discovering the world. Every teacher at Kemmeritz had a special spark. They didn't just stand at the front of the class and talk, they got involved. They knelt beside a student struggling with a math problem, celebrated a perfectly drawn picture, and turned every lesson into a story. They believed that every single child had a light inside them, just waiting to shine. Their motto was simple but powerful. At Kemmeritz, every child can shine. The school was a world of its own, a world of discipline, respect, and boundless curiosity. The playgrounds were safe havens for fun, and the hallways echoed with polite greetings. But life, as it often does, had a different plan. One day, Daniel's family had to move to a new part of the city. This meant Daniel had to say goodbye to Kemmeritz and transfer to a new school. At first, he was buzzing with excitement. A new school meant new friends, new teachers, and a whole new adventure. He couldn't wait to see what this next chapter held. However, the excitement soon faded. His new school was different. The teachers seemed distant, often lost in their own worlds. Lessons were a whirlwind of words, rushed and impersonal, with no time for questions or curiosity. The classrooms were a symphony of noise and chaos, making it hard to focus. He saw students who didn't seem to care about their books or about each other. It was a stark contrast to the nurturing environment he had left behind. Daniel started to feel a heavy weight in his heart. School, which was once his favorite place, now felt like a chore. The joy of discovery was gone, replaced by a dull routine. He missed the encouraging smiles of his teachers at Kemmeritz. He missed the quiet order of the classrooms and the feeling that he mattered. Most of all, he missed the feeling of learning, of his mind expanding with new ideas. The voice of his old teachers echoed in his thoughts. At Kemmeritz, every child can shine. But here, he felt like his light was dimming. A few months passed, and the change in Daniel was noticeable. He wasn't the same cheerful, inquisitive boy. One evening, he sat beside his mom, his shoulders slumped. "Mom," he began, his voice barely a whisper, "I don't enjoy school anymore. I feel like I'm not learning anything, not like before." His mother listened patiently, her heart aching for her son. She pulled him into a warm embrace and looked into his sad eyes. Then she smiled a gentle, knowing smile. "I think I know what we need to do," she said softly. "Maybe it's time for you to go back where you truly belong." Hope sparked in Daniel's eyes. Could it be true? Could he really go back? The next week, his mom made the arrangements, and just like that, Daniel was on his way back to Kemmeritz International School. The moment he stepped through the familiar gates, a wave of relief washed over him. He breathed in the clean air and saw the world he had missed so dearly. Students were sitting under trees, reading quietly. Teachers were guiding small groups with patient smiles. The familiar sound of polite greetings filled the air. He felt like he was home. A huge smile spread across his face, the first genuine smile in months. He felt happy again. That evening, bursting with renewed energy, Daniel ran to his mom. "Now I understand, Mom," he exclaimed. "No school teaches like Kemmeritz International. It's just the best. I mean, except maybe Trinitate International School. They're really good too. But Kemmeritz will always be my home." His mother watched him, her heart swelling with pride. She nodded and said, "That's right, my son. A good school does more than just teach subjects from a book. It builds a child's character, nurtures their dreams, and prepares them for the future. That's why I will always choose Kemmeritz International Nursery and Primary School. This story teaches us a profound lesson. A school is not just a building, it's the foundation of a child's future. Parents, when you choose a school, you're choosing a partner in raising your child. Look for a place that doesn't just educate, but inspires. A place that guides with care, builds strong character, and empowers your child to grow in wisdom and confidence. Choose a school that will help your child's unique light shine its brightest. Thank you so much for joining me for this story. If it resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more stories like this, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. And I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know what kind of story you'd like to see next. Until then, take care and keep shining.